Derek Lunsford vs. Andrew Jacked, heated gym clash sparks Olympia drama. The rivalry between Derek Lunsford and Andrew Jacked may have just reached another level after a tense training session reportedly turned personal. With both men considered among the biggest threats in open bodybuilding heading into the 2026 Olympia season, fans are now analyzing every interaction between the two superstars. What started as a planned workout quickly became an uncomfortable clash of personalities, philosophies, and egos. According to the discussion surrounding the session, Derek wanted to push through a brutal leg workout together, likely viewing it as the ultimate test of intensity and championship mentality. But Andrew had different plans. After recently traveling and still recovering from a long flight, Andrew reportedly told Derek he preferred to train delts and triceps instead, explaining that his legs were too fatigued. Derek Lunsford vs. Andrew Jacked, heated gym clash sparks Olympia drama. The rivalry between Derek Lunsford and Andrew Jacked may have just reached another level after a tense training session reportedly turned personal. With both men considered among the biggest threats in open bodybuilding heading into the 2026 Olympia season, fans are now analyzing every interaction between the two superstars. What started as a planned workout quickly became an uncomfortable clash of personalities, philosophies, and egos. According to the discussion surrounding the session, Derek wanted to push through a brutal leg workout together, likely viewing it as the ultimate test of intensity and championship mentality. But Andrew had different plans. After recently traveling and still recovering from a long flight, Andrew reportedly told Derek he preferred to train delts and triceps instead, explaining that his legs were too fatigued. That answer clearly didn't sit well with Derek. The reigning Olympia champion is known for his relentless mentality, especially when it comes to lower body training. Derek's legs have long been considered one of the strongest weapons in his arsenal, and many bodybuilding fans believe his lower body dominance is one of the reasons he consistently outscores taller competitors like Andrew on stage. As the disagreement escalated, tension reportedly filled the gym atmosphere. Derek appeared frustrated that Andrew didn't want to match the intensity of the planned session. Meanwhile, Andrew seemed firm in sticking to his own recovery-based approach rather than forcing a heavy leg day immediately after travel. That difference perfectly reflects the contrast between the two athletes. Derek Lunsford represents an all-out, grind-until-you-drop style of bodybuilding preparation. His training is often centered around maximum density, brutal detail, and pushing weak points aggressively. Reports throughout the off-season have emphasized how focused Derek has been on bringing an almost flawless package to the Olympia stage. Andrew Jacked, on the other hand, has recently spoken about prioritizing conditioning, balance, and smarter recovery instead of simply chasing more size. His physique thrives on aesthetics, structure, flow, and width rather than pure compact density. But the situation allegedly became far more intense when Derek finally snapped. According to the story circulating online, Derek told Andrew, "You will never be Mr. Olympia." He reportedly followed that up with another harsh statement, reminding Andrew of their competitive history. "I beat you 5 times and you 0. The comment immediately shocked fans because while Derek has indeed defeated Andrew multiple times in major contests, Andrew's momentum entering 2026 has never been stronger. Many in the bodybuilding world now view Andrew as one of the most dangerous threats to Derek's throne, especially after his Arnold Classic success and dramatic improvements in conditioning and posing. What makes the rivalry fascinating is how different the two physiques truly are. Derek brings insane muscle maturity, grainy detail, thick legs, and complete muscular density from every angle. When Derek is on, he looks nearly impossible to beat because his physique combines mass with separation at an elite level. Andrew, however, presents a completely different challenge. His towering structure, tiny waist, massive shoulder width, and aesthetic X-frame create a look many fans believe represents the future of bodybuilding. Some experts even believe Andrew's physique is more visually dominant under the lights due to the sheer amount of space he occupies on stage. Legendary names in bodybuilding have already discussed how Andrew's height and structure could become a major advantage against shorter competitors like Derek. Still, Derek clearly believes experience matters. From his perspective, Andrew has not yet proven he can defeat him when both men are fully peaked. Derek has openly stated in past interviews that if everyone comes in at 100%, he believes he and Hadi Choopan still edge out Andrew and Samson Dauda because of fewer weaknesses overall. That confidence likely explains why the argument became so personal. To Derek, refusing the leg workout may have looked like avoiding the harder challenge. To Andrew, it may simply have been intelligent recovery management after travel fatigue. Either way, the encounter has added serious fuel to an already explosive Olympia rivalry. Fans are now even more desperate to see the two stand next to each other again under the bright lights. Every guest posing appearance, training update, and physique check will now be analyzed through the lens of this confrontation. And honestly, that's what makes modern bodybuilding exciting again. The open division is no longer dominated by one untouchable name. Instead, the sport now has multiple elite physiques with completely different strengths colliding at the highest level. Derek represents brutal completeness and championship grit. Andrew represents freak aesthetics and limitless potential. If both men arrive at the 2026 Mr. Olympia at their absolute best, bodybuilding fans could witness one of the most competitive Olympia battles in recent years.